they don't have anything to continue on with this war. And so General Grant gets General Robert E. Lee to surrender. So this is a common picture. There's a lot of pictures that look like this where the two men are either shaking hands or signing a treaty or sitting down together, but they all look pretty similar to this. So the war ends at Appomattox Courthouse, and it ends pretty much as we had addressed in Lincoln's second inaugural address. It does not end with the General Grant, the Union general, blaming General Robert E. Lee. He doesn't have the expected reaction that you would think, and instead offers a very peaceful solution. And so there are two quotes that commonly come up. We pretended to have these cute little newspaper clippings, and the Confederate Times maybe would have read the surrender at Appomattox Courthouse. Lee has a famous quote. It says, "There's nothing left for me to do but go and see General Grant, and I would rather die 1,000 deaths." So you can really see that this is not something that Lee wanted to do by any means. It wasn't just a matter of, oh, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing this. He literally had no other option at this point. And so just the meaning of that is that he admits surrender. However, he admits that surrendering is worse than death for him. On the right side, you have maybe the newspaper clipping from the Union Sun, right? And so, same headline, surrender at Appomattox Courthouse. There's a bigger quote, but there's the small portion of that bigger quote is, "The war is over. The rebels are our countrymen again." And so you have all these Union soldiers that are really excited, rightfully so, that this war is over, and they're throwing this big party and they're super excited. And General Grant does not take that tone. He does not take that attitude. And he says, "Hey, stop." He says, "The war is over. The rebels are our countrymen again, and they should be treated as such." And so the little explanation down here says that Grant takes less pride in winning the war as opposed to his troops who celebrate, but he understands the bigger picture and the work to come. We need to rebuild our country. We need to not necessarily forget, but we need to forgive, and we need to get ourselves whole again. So that's the end of the war. That